up, everybody? I'm Dr. Jordan Weber, and today we're going to go over your morning mobility routine, standing. We're going to start with our head and neck. Go ahead and grasp your fists, squeeze your whole body, chest is nice and high, hips are straight, feet are forward, shoulders are neutral here. From here, what we're going to do is flex the neck down, rotate, laterally bend, extend, bend to the other side, rotate into the other side, and flex down. One more time. And other way. Finding your outer range circle of the joint. Assessing any issues and going around any pain. Thoracic, cross the hands across the chest. We're going to do here, same position, hips are straight, or hips are neutral, chest is high here. We're going to flex forward and down, just the thoracic back, rotate, bend, extend, bend into the other side, rotate into the other side, and flex forward, work our way all the way around. Try to only move the upper back, try not to move the hips. And let's go the other way. Flex down, rotate, bend, extend, bend into the other side, rotate into the other side, continue the circle, one more rotation. Find your outermost range without moving the hips. Good, so that was the upper back. Now we're going to get the scapula. Bring the hands out in front of the shoulders and then bring them out about 10 degrees. Cross one hand across the body. We're going to protract the shoulder, elevate the shoulder, go back and down, and then just create that circle. Just carving out that circle with the scapula, making sure to keep the elbow and wrist straight. You can squeeze the fist if you need to. You can go about 2 to 3 rotations, one around one way, and then 2 to 3 around the other way. Switch. And if you feel a lot of neurological tension, that's just telling you something. That's just telling you that you need to do it more. You need to do it often. If you have less control or if you have less mobility, then that's something that you want to improve, and you're always going to find out by figuring if your left is better than your right or your right is better than your left. Okay, so there's your scapula. Let's get our shoulder. What we're going to do here is going to the kneeling position or standing. And what we're going to do is squeeze our fists. The left foot is forward. We're going to bring our right arm forward and flex our shoulder up. We're going to turn our palm out as we internally rotate. Keep the head and chest forward. Keep internally rotating as you make that shoulder circle until you get to extension. You go reach back, externally rotate, reach all the way up, forward, and down. One more time. Flex, internally rotate to extension, then extension, external rotation to flexion. Okay, let's get the other side. Right foot forward, left shoulder flex, internal rotation, all the way to internal to extension. Extension, external, flexion, and you can go slightly across if you'd like. Flexion, internal rotation, extension, external rotation, flexion, forward and down. So that would be a glenohumeral joint. For the hands and wrists, we're going to extend the wrists. Again, you can do this standing or sitting. Just doing this so you can see me. We're going to bring the hands, palms down, fingers go in, fingers go all the way in and up. So the palms are facing you, up and out, all the way down, back to extension. Repeat that circle. Go slow as you can. Do not move your elbows, just move your wrists. Go the other way. Should feel the tendons Move it around in there. Okay, now for the elbows, palms face forward, externally rotate, supinate, flex the elbows, pretend that you're pushing gravity away, and like the air is super thick. Supinate, flex, really squeeze the biceps and triceps, pronate, extend. Pronate, flex, supinate, squeeze, extend. Pronate, flex, supinate, extend. So that would be the elbows and hands. Now we're going to get our hips. So hands and knees, or you can do this standing. What we're going to do is bring the knee toward the elbow, bring the foot and hip out to external rotation all the way to extension. External rotation all the way to flexion and then back down. So that's going to be the circle. So flexion, abduction, internal rotation, extension, then extension, external rotation, abduction, deflection. And then go in the other way. Make sure you go 2 circles one way and 2 circles the other way, and keep your knee bent. A lot of times people go like this, they keep their knee bent and then they straighten it out at the end. Keep your knee locked the whole time. That's the big cue there, and not moving your back. So you'll see people go like this, okay? You want to try to keep that back locked. And what that will do is that will cut down on the size of your circle, showing you that you don't really have a good hip. Okay, if you had a really good hip, you'd have full range and you'd have a lot more control than you see right now. So you're getting about 2 circles one way and 2 circles the other way. Okay, now for our knees, what we're going to do is we're going to do this standing. We're going to hold on to a side or wall. We're just going to bend the knee, turn the foot out, and then extend the knee. Turn the foot in, bend, out, extend. In, bend, out, extend. In, bend, out, extend. Don't bring your knee out here, and don't bring your knee back here. Try to keep your knee next to your other knee. Okay, and then go the other way. Okay, switch sides. Knees parallel. Foot goes out, bend, foot goes in, extend. Out, bend, in, extend. And then switch. For our feet, going to hold on to a side or our hips, point the toe, plantar flex, gas pedal down. Full circle with our ankle here, pointing down, in and up, up and out, out and down, down and in and up and out and down, and then the other way. And let's switch. Again, if you're lacking the balance, just hold on to the side. Switch side. Try to find your outermost edge of the circle. Full circle here. Good. Now for our knees, we're going to bend one knee and then straighten one knee. And what we'll do is when we do this, this should become really loose and our kneecap should just move nice and easy for us. Okay, so we're just moving that patella around in a 360-degree circle 2 or 3 times. And then switch. Now noticing any of these joint circles that we do is just checking assessment for pain, neurological tension, lack of control, lack of mobility. From here, toes, bring all 10 toes up and try to abduct your toes, so separating them. try to bring all your toes together and squeeze them and adduct them. And then abduct, hold here. Now just the big toes up, small toes down. Tension throughout the entire body. Really trying to get both toes up as high as the highest one. And then switch, big toe down, small toes up. Switch. Switch. All toes up, and we're going to go pinky to big toe down. Pinky to big toe down, and then up. Pinky to big toe, pinky to big toe down. One more. Pinky to big toe down. And then from here, all toes up, and then just the big toe touches the ground. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's going to complete your daily mobility video. I didn't do it all standing. I did some on the ground, but hopefully if you're still here and you're wondering how you do those other ones standing, so the hip, you just stand like this, and it would look like this. Okay, keeping the knee bent. Same thing in the quadruped position. And then also, what else did we do? Oh, we also did the shoulder half kneeling. The shoulder you can also just do standing just like this. So if you're confused on the shoulder and the hip that I did on the ground, you can do those standing as well. And then also comment, let me know what you want to see next. I'm more than willing to create any type of video for you. Thanks.